Welcome back to the Sports Perspective TV viewers and subscribers. As always, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you taking your time out to watch the videos, and interacting with the videos as well. Right. So in this one, another exciting encounter in the CPL. So we're going to be talking about the scores in the match. Kieran Pollard definitely showed us that he even though he's retired, he's not done. With a brilliant innings to lead the Trinbago Knight Riders to victory over the St. Lucia Kings. So going to be sharing with you his performance. There were other few brilliant performances in the match as well from both teams. So going to be giving you the details of the match, right? So just stick around to the end of the video while we discuss all of these things. But before I get into the details, just take a quick second to hit that like button. Simple way to support the channel, and it tells YouTube that you like the content that's being produced, right? So and subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. To stay up to date on everything CPL, West Indies cricket. You definitely want to hit that subscribe button. So in the matchup last night, between the St. Lucia Kings and the Trinbago Knight Riders, St. Lucia, they were playing on their home field. It was a matchup between two teams that were coming off losses, right? So both teams were in jeopardy of having a two-game losing streak. So it was a very important game for both teams, right? So Trinidad won the toss and they decided to field. So St. Lucia were the team that batted first, and they posted a total of 187 for 6 of their 20 overs. They got off to a brilliant start with Johnson Charles and Faf du Plessis at the top of the innings. Got them off to a brilliant start. Du Plessis and so Charles got 29 from 14 before he was got out by Sunil Narayan, and du Plessis he scored 34 from 26. So that kind of provided a good foundation for the Kings at the start. They were batting well. Also, but their leading run scorer for the Kings was Roston Chase. Chase played a brilliant inning, scoring 56 off 40, right? To kind of resurrect the Kings innings, towards the back end. The Trinidad bowlers were able to pull back the scoring a bit, after Charles and du Plessis got them off to a good start. And it took a good partnership between Chase and Rajapaksa to kind of bring the Kings back in the game and set a platform for Chase and to go off in the back end of the inning. So Chase scored 56 not out of 40 balls. Rajapaksa started fast, started quick, scoring boundaries quick, but towards the back end of his innings, he also found it hard to hit boundaries. So he ended up making 33 from 29, and Tim Seifert made 11 from 4, and Matthew Ford made 11 from 7. So those were the contributors for the St. Lucia Kings in their innings of 187 for 6. Right. Very good total, challenging total. Bowling for the Knight Riders, Sunil Narayan. What a brilliant spell by Sunil Narayan. So he bowled 4 overs and took 2 for 13. Right? Bowling the power play, bowling the middle overs, and he just did what Sunil Narayan normally does. Restrict batsmen and make it and take wickets as well. And that's exactly what he did, in this one. Also bowling well was Waqar Salamkheil. He took 2 for 37 from his 4. It was mostly his last over that kind of made his bowling figures a bit, made his economy rate a bit high. The Kings were able to get a few runs off his last over. He bowled the last over of the innings. A bit surprising to me, but his last over was a bit expensive. So he took 2 for 37. Terrence Hines took 1 for 40 from 4, and Kieran Pollard bowled 2 overs and took 1 for 22. Right, and so they were the main bowlers for the wicket takers for the Knight Riders. Akil Hussain bowled 4 overs for 43, so a bit expensive, didn't take a wicket. And Jaden C is also the most expensive bowler of the night. He bowled 2 overs for 28 runs. Trinidad in reply, they got to 189 for 6, off 19.1 overs. So they chased the target, the total down successfully. And leading the way for Trinidad, their highest scorer was Shakir Paris. So he scored 57 from 33. Right. So a brilliant knock there by the youngster, to lead Trinidad in scoring. Jason Roy got 16 from 14. Sunil Narayan got 14 from 8. So they lost early wickets. Nicholas Puran, he got 17 from 12, which by Nicholas Puran standard isn't really that much. But he got 17 from 12. Casey Curtis struggled in this one. He got 15 from 22. So the Knight Riders were in a bit of a bother at some point. They, even though they were scoring fast, they were losing wickets also. But then in came the man of the moment, Captain Kieron Pollard. Came in, and it was vintage Pollard, I must say, right? He smashed a brilliant 52 not out of just 19 balls to ensure that the Knight Riders won this one, right? He hit 7 sixes in his innings. At one point, I think in one over, he hit 4 sixes, right? So Pollard, definitely showing that, the quality is still there, even though he's not playing international cricket anymore. The quality is still there. He's still capable of playing big innings, in franchise cricket. We saw he did it in the 100 as well in England, smashing 5 sixes off. I think it was Rashid Khan, one of the best bowlers in the world. Pollard hit 5 sixes off him consecutively, and now he's doing it here in the CPL again, hitting 4 sixes in an over. So Pollard, well done, well played. That's the way, that was a captain's innings. The team definitely needed it. There was no Andre Russell in this game. I'm not sure why, but Andre Russell wasn't in the lineup for this game. So Pollard definitely needed to step up, in this one to carry the Knight Riders to victory and prevent them from losing their second consecutive game. And he did that, and he did so really, really well, right? 52 from 19 in any T20 game, no matter where. Especially in the CPL when he's coming up against top quality bowlers, good quality bowlers, is definitely impressive. So huge shout out to the big man Kieron Pollard on his brilliant knock to give the Knight Riders their second win in the tournament, and the St. Lucia Kings their second loss. So with this loss, so hold on, let me just give you the bowling figures for the Kings, right? So you had Noor Ahmed again, the left-hand wrist spinner. He bowled 4 overs and took 2 for 35. Matty Ford, a bit expensive. He took 2 for 49 from his 4 overs. Alzar Joseph, he bowled 3.1 overs and went for 26 runs. So Alzar wasn't that expensive, but didn't take any wickets. And the Trinidad and the Kings needed to get some wickets, especially getting Pollard out, and they were unable to do that. But Alzar bowled decent in the match. And you had Shadrach Descartes. He bowled well also. He bowled 4 overs and took 1 for 24. Rastan Chase bowled 2 overs for 16. So that was the bowling for the Kings. So with this victory, that means that the Knight Riders are now they have climbed up to third place, in the standings, after winning this match. Right, so they're in third place. Guyana, they are still in first, with having won all 3 of their matches. Barbados, they have also won all of their matches. They've won 2 from 2. So so you have 4 teams on 4 points, right? So the Barbados Royals, the Knight Riders, the Antigua Falcons, and the St. Lucia Kings are all on 4 points. The difference is Barbados, they've only played 2 matches, so they're still unbeaten. Trinidad, they've played 3. The Falcons, they've already played 6 matches, so they have a bit of a disadvantage, but all they can do is just continue winning. And the St. Lucia Kings, they've played 4 matches. And at the bottom of the table is the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots with only 1 victory so far from 5 matches. Right? So congratulations to the Knight Riders, on a brilliant victory. And well played the St. Lucia Kings as well. Tournament continues today, and the matchup will be between, I think it's Barbados Royals and Antigua Falcons, right? So that will be an interesting matchup as well. But again, the big man Pollard smashing 52 from 19 was definitely the highlight of this match. Rastan Chase also got 56 from 40. So West Indian players are performing well in the CPL. Good to see. But that's all I have for you in this video, viewers and subscribers. As always, thank you for tuning in. Do remember to like the video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.